Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Farah Anissa binti Syariful Bari. My matrix number is E100237. We'll explain about introductions. Okay, from the movie of Life Free or Die Hard, a group of terrorists seeking to taking control of United States digital infrastructure, notably the power grid. The terrorists intend to hack into the power grid and trigger massive blackout across the country using a computer virus. Terrorists want to cause disruptions and confusions in order to extort money from the government. The blackout caused by an computer virus that terrorists designed to hack into US electricity grid. Then the virus can affect computer system to manage the power grid, causing the blackout across the country by shutting down power facilities and disrupting electrical transmission. The power spread swiftly and can take control of many power plants and substations, make it difficult for officials to put an end to the blackout. Okay, next, summary. The 27 action thriller Life Free or Die Hard, the John McClane had his trip to a group of cyber terrorists who have launched a hard attack on the country in October. McClane is suspected to harness a hacker called McClane, who is wanted to in connections with the attack before McClane can arrest Harrier. However, the two are isolated by cyber terrorists and must work together to fight and stop the attack. They face a lot of challenge throughout the route, including the cyber terrorist leader, Gabriel, and his henchwoman, Miley, despite the oath, and both of them successfully stop the onslaught and save the country from terrorists. Okay, this is descriptions or actual case in real life, Ukraine and California. Ukraine is the first country had cyber attack. The blackout was caused by the cyber attack on the country power grid, which target the control system of several power distribution companies. The attack was executed by malware, as known as black energy, which affects the system and cause the automatic shut-off of the power generator. The attacker were able to gain access to the system by first confirmation the network of energy companies with finished email and whole attack. And for California, the result is higher wholesale energy bill and financial difficult for many of the state electrical utilities. California has not been considerable in new power facilities in a decade at the times of the blackout, and it was compelled to import the significant percent of the electricity from neighboring states. A drought in Pacific Northwest reduced the quantity of electrical available for import from the region hydroelectric power plant, and a higher temperature summer caused a demand sugars that California grid could handle. Power problem with major transmission line and the reptile of critical natural gas pipeline supplier restrict supply during important times.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Vicky Haris. My matrix number is AE190041. I will talk about the chronology of the actual blackout case that happened in Ukraine and California. So for the chronology of the blackout case in the Ukraine, their system have been hacked by the hacker. Cybersecurity researchers with eyesight believe that the control system has been infected by Trojan virus, and it also known as black energy. The attackers had to first compromise the energy company's networks, including spear phishing, emails, and watering hole attacks. Black energy worked in many ways. First, the hackers used spoof email addresses that appeared to be coming from someone other than Ukrainian parliament members to send emails to their target. Then, they attached a Microsoft Excel with content in the brief computer command in the email. Once the command is activated, the computer becomes infected, giving the attacker indirect access to the system, then allow them to take over control, delete suffice, or in this case, render the system unbootable. For the chronology of the actual blackout case that happened in California, there were many rolling blackouts in there. California had to import a sizable portion of its electricity from neighboring states because it had not made any investments in new power plants in 10 years. In 2003, emergency measures in California had lessened the severity of the situation, but since then, numerous of blackouts still happened and relief was brought by a malfunctioning transmission line. San Diego received third of power from Arizona, and an accident caused complete loss of power along one of the main transmission lines from Arizona to California, cutting off about one-third of the local electric supply. Because of the high demand, it resulted to other lines receive big load. Eventually, those lines drift offline. The San Onofre nuclear generation stations was disconnected from a large portion of the grid. This happened because of the poor decisions were made as a result of the grid's lack of real-time communication. That's all from me. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Akila Dirhamat, and this part I'm going to tell about how the restoration of the grid blackout from film Live Free or Die Hard. So first thing first is Fire Frost. Matt Farrell and John McClane work together to find Frost, which is Gabriel, who is the attacker of the cyber attack on the United States. The second one is Limit the Damage. Limit the Damage by John McClane and Matt Farrell are able to get into the power station and shut down the non-essential system to reduce the damage and effects of the blackout. So the third one and the last one, they stop the attack by Matt Farrell use his IT technical skill to get into the power grid and stop the attack. This stop blackout from getting worse and make everything go back normal. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching.
Hi, my name is Muhammad bin Mazlan and my battery number is A1800070, and I'm going to explain about the lesson learned from the blackout case. So the lesson is that the power grid and other critical infrastructure systems are becoming increasingly dependent on technology and automation, making them vulnerable to cyber attacks that can interrupt power supply and cause widespread blackout. Thus, the power companies need to take the proactive measure to protect their system from cyber threat, such as the implementing of robust cyber security measure by installing the firewalls, intrusion detection, prevention system, and other security technologies to protect against cyber attack. And next is performing the routine security audit by regularly assessing the security of power grid and identifying the vulnerabilities that can help prevent the attacks. And next is develop the backup protection scheme, which is using the manual or automated system that can quickly restore the power grid if the incident of the power outage occurs. So overall, the incident demonstrates that the power companies must take a comprehensive approach to power system protection, including investing in cybersecurity technology, developing incident response plan, and training employees on how to recognize and respond to cyber threat.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. My name is Harifudin bin Hairuddin, EE19005. So I will talk about the discussion is similarity between the actual blackout case and the movie. So in the Live Free or Die Hard, the coordinated cyber attack on American infrastructure, including the power grid by the terrorist group by Thomas Gabriel. So the cyber attack is same also as the happened at the Ukraine in 23 December 2015, which is experienced a widespread blackout that affected several regions and left over 700,000 homes without power. The attackers had to first compromise the energy company's network using a stealth phishing, emails, and watering hole attacks, which is similar to the virus host Trojan. Then, as the main character, John McClane and his friend Matt peril work to stop the terrorists and restore the power to the affected areas, and the initial blackout set a scene for the remainder of the film. So in order to stop the terrorists and restore power, McLean and Ferrell moved to various locations throughout the film, including dam and power substation. The scene show how the blackout is developing, with the audience watching as some areas gradually regain the power as the heroes successfully in stopping terrorists. And also the station at the California, which is at the September 2015, when such a resulting from the accident in Arizona, it caused all the power to be cut along one of the main transmission line from Arizona to California, cutting off about a third of the electricity supply to the area. The electric load was redirected onto other line, which eventually tripped off due to higher demand. As the same also in the movie, when the power grid control is hacked, it can have an impact on the transmission line, which can cut off any transmission line where the hacker want, and then it also affect the other line also. Then it also the load is high demand. So that's all for discussion. So the conclusion in this project is the movie Alive, Free or Die Hard will follow the progression of the blackout from the initial cyber attack on the power grid control center to the main character effort to stop the terrorists and restore the power to the affected areas. So the main goal of the power grid control center is to keep the system consumers or distribute consistent and acceptable quality power. When the amount of power generated and needed is balanced, the system will be equilibrium. The key takeaway of this film is to provide a comprehensive set of cybersecurity measures for interconnected power grid at the various layers, such as device and application security, network security, physical security, and finally is policy, procedure, and awareness. So that's all for our group. Thank you for watching.